What up? Uh, this is I'm Not Perfect. It's gonna be my first recording. I felt like I wanted to at least bring you introduction to who I am, what I plan to do, and some of the things you might expect to see. Um, if you don't know, uh, Antoine Foster is the government name, but you probably won't ever know hear anybody call me that. You're gonna hear Block. You're gonna hear Frost. You're gonna hear Twan or Big Twan. Um, those are nicknames that I've been given in my 36 years of life. Yeah, I don't even know how old I am anymore. Um, I'm a proud member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. You know, you can always see me with something. It's always in my heart. It's always on me. Um, I'm not perfect. Came from the concept of me constantly wanting to be striving for perfection. Um, it is the sense of um, almost feeling inadequate. Maybe the direction I want to go with this, or statement of this. Uh, Not feeling that I could present something because I wasn't good enough, or there was always going to be somebody who was above me, and that's fine. I have no problem with saying somebody's better than me, but I possess a lot of different talents, a lot of different things, and in doing so, uh, I would not display those things. Um, Over the past approximately about 6 years or so, maybe about seven, um, people discovered that I could sing. Uh, Maybe even been a little longer than that, because I would sing Happy Birthday to folks, and they're like, "Oh my God, you really can sing!" And I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I'm okay." Um, but uh, through through time, I kind of figured and found out that, hey, there are people that I feel are classically trained, or have been singing for God knows how long, but nobody's done my path. Nobody has started where I started. Nobody has been me. So, that's the reason why I began to sing more and display that that portion of me. Um, you're going to see that I cook a lot. I cook and I bake. Um, I'm self-taught. Everything. Never taken a course. Only watched my mom or my grandma in the kitchen, even my uncles, and what they did, and um, how they have managed to move throughout the kitchen. I just picked up on that. Never really learning techniques and things like that. So I can throw down some awesome food. Many of you that may have watched this, close friends, things like that, have got to experience and been like, okay, you get down. But I've never received training, so I want to be able to grow that ability, and in doing so, I want you to be able to follow along. Um, if you couldn't tell, I'm a very large man. Um I am 6'5", 6'5" and a half. Last weighed in at over 400 pounds, and that's a very those are a scary number. When we just talk about weight, but I don't carry myself like that. Um, you'll find that as you see, you don't you I can hit the splits. My football teammates can recall, and we laugh and joke about the fact that we're stretching. They're like, dude, you're hitting the splits. Like, you should not be that large and able to do that. You're a freak of nature or something. I don't know. I just have been flexible my whole life. Yeah, but I mention all of that to say that I don't always want to be this way. I don't always want to. I want to be able to have a summer body. I want to get to that point. So I'm going to be bringing you along as I'm starting to work out, and this is my way of holding myself accountable as well. I have in past been able to drop weight, but I never weighed myself because I didn't want to be afraid of the number, because as anybody knows, when you're working out, muscle weighs more than fat. So yes, while my body and my physique started to look better, my weight may have, let's just say it maintained the same exact weight. So I didn't want to be discouraged by that. So I stayed away from the scales, and honestly, I probably will do the same or similar to that. Maybe only weighing in once, maybe twice a month, maybe. But we'll see. This is the beginning. This is only a tad bit of what I'm going to do, what this vlog, what this channel will be. We will, and I say we because I hope that you are going to follow along with me. You'll follow my social media. You'll follow all the different things and see how crazy I am. I'm going to say a lot of crazy things. You're going to see and hear a lot of crazy things. But at the end of the day, know that I'm a genuine person. I'm going to keep it all the way live. Like, to the point where there might come times where you'll be like, you know what, I want to unfollow this dude. But if you actually sit through it, get to know it, you'll understand. What else? I mean, I'm sure that you're going to see my fraternity brothers. I mean, I'm around them quite often. When I do go home, you'll probably meet some of my family. And I have a big family, but I don't have a big family, if that makes any sense. I don't share a lot of time with them. So maybe that's something that I need to work on. But we'll talk about that on another video. But my main thing that I wanted to do with today's video was to talk to you, kind of give a marker as to where we're at, what we're trying to do, and what you can expect. Today's date is, I believe, the 20th of February, 2020. So 2/20/20. Yeah, that makes no sense though. I don't know. I'm trying to make something up. What else what do you want from me? And my best Tyrese. Like I said, follow along with the story, follow along with my journey. You can follow me on IG. Oh, another name, go back. Might have to edit this, but Mr. MYSTER is one of my other nicknames. You'll see. That's actually my performer name, my stage name. Just so you know, why you call yourself Mr. So two things happened. At one point, I needed to hide my Facebook page from co-workers and at an organization that I work for. We won't mention them, but I was being hassled, harassed by, why am I not on your Facebook page? So, like, I have two pages. I had one with my government name, and then I had one that I had to change, and that's where all the craziness goes down. So that's where partial of Mr. came from. Then when I started to, the other portion was when I started to sing. I didn't, I don't know. I wanted to remain mysterious. Um, it was almost, it was an exhilarating experience when people who did not know me, I was just a mystery man, and I would go up and sign up to sing, and they had, you could see on their faces they had a lot of reservation. And then after I performed that one song, their response to me was, I didn't know what to expect from you. Wow, you just shocked me. And it was that fact of being mysterious that I was like, Mr. Uh-huh. So that's how Mr. came about. Um, you're gonna see me probably in the studio. I said last year I was gonna release a mixtape, EP type of deal. I did not do that. I No excuses. You know, you'll hear me say that quite often. It's, well, we won't get into the poem of excuses, but just know I don't believe in excuses, and I look to take you along in moments when I'm finally in the studio working with some of my friends that over this journey of doing this that I have met, and so you'll meet the Glyph Hop. It's a collective of some folks here in the Bay Area, and you know the Glyph Hop is expanding even into other countries. So you're gonna see a lot of that. I'm gonna try to take you along that journey, bring you with, and let's see what happens with it. So until the next video, until the next time, hey, always keep this in mind. I'm gonna try to make this my closing every time. Persistence over resistance. You take that motto with you, and anything that you're trying to accomplish, you will succeed, because you're going to receive resistance. It's a guarantee, but you have to be persistent through it. So again, this is your man Block Frost. I'm out this thing. Rude to the bros. Any other organization, salute. Continue to keep up the good work. Until next time, persistence over resistance. I'm not perfect.